Chandra Bhattacharjee. I am currently the Chief Human Resources Officer for one of the lines of businesses of the Aditya Birla Group. And I am an HR professional. I've been in industry for now nearly 32 years. And I have traveled the entire gamut of HR work which is done in organizations, whether this is center of excellence related work or HRIS and digital related work, or you can call what we say HRBP. So my passion areas are, of course, overall HR strategy, how HR is helping business to grow, and how we can make a difference to the talent who are joining organizations at various levels. I am passionate about developing young talent and mainly around diversity talent. And lately, I think this is what the space that we are doing a lot of work. Of course, the other areas are there, which is like employee engagement and making them, have a purpose. So we are now in the purpose journey in our organization. So these are the various things. And as a person, I am interested in, development, social development. Of course, sustainability is also something of my interest. And definitely in my personal time, I am a little bit into meditation and spirituality also. So I do a lot of reading and working with myself in those areas. So I was born in Calcutta, brought up in Mumbai. I did my graduation from Delhi University. I did my honors in chemistry, and then I've done my post graduation in personnel management from XLRI Jamshedpur. I started my career with one of India's leading engineering giants, the Larsen and Toubro company. And after that, I have worked in various IT companies also. Those days, there were some of the smaller IT companies as startup IT companies. And I have worked in the financial sector also of our country before I joined the Aditya Birla Group nearly about 18 years back. So for me, for building diversity, diversity is one of the focus points. And to build diversity, what has really worked for me is to try to increase the numbers. We can build a inclusive culture. We can do a lot of training around unconscious biases, etc. But I think main thing is to have and by diversity here, I'm talking about women leaders and women engineers. For me, the focus is first of all to have the women engineers to join us, to have them work on the shop floor, and for them to kind of prove themselves that they're as good as the male engineers, and then work with the culture and the mindset of the managers who are working with them. So the main thing that we drive towards is to hiring the diversity talent, to make it attractive for them to join our organization. And once they join our organization, to give them the enabling atmosphere to work with. So these are the two areas where, as a HR head, I like to focus. This feedback about we are not having talent and all hasn't come to me, because wherever women have joined in our organization, the women engineers, wherever they have joined, we have got only positive feedback. They have been outstanding in the kind of work they have done, and the kind of feedback that I have got of their team working, their ability to influence the team members on the shop floor also, their questioning, analytical communication skills, writing ability. So I personally have not received any feedback. In fact, my managers want more. They want more diversity talent to join their teams. My challenge is I'm not able to provide them the numbers, but I have not received any feedback saying that you are anyways compromising on meritocracy. So, and neither have I received feedback that they are joining and leaving, because today the attrition is there in both the genders, and it is equal. So even they are not even pointing out that somebody is going on maternity leave or the attrition is more among women employees. It is just that we do not get enough talent to be able to identify them, groom them, and bring them in. I think our organization does have a HR tech, like we have a HRMS platform where we use many HR processes, and these are all online and enabled. Okay, so yes, and this, it is not today. We have been in this space for nearly 10 years now. So in that sense, we have been leading in the HR tech space, and so we do have, and people are also using it in a big way. But there is no limit to the amount of things that you can do in HR tech, and there are always waves and waves. For example, what started as let's say proprietary HRMS systems, today it's on the cloud, and then there are app based solutions. So I think we can never say that we are there in technology. I think technology is always evolving, and we have to let it grow and adapt newer and newer technology. And I think that's the journey our organization is at when it comes to using HR tech. Because if I have a board, that doesn't mean there isn't some HR employee at the end of the line to speak to. So it is more some of our team members, as they become the digital natives, join your organization, they feel more comfortable in just quickly getting their problems resolved with the help of a bot, rather than talking to a person and taking time, appointment, meeting the person or whatever. So we want to give both options, and I think that's what the future should be, that if an employee feels that okay, I have worked with the bot, or I've got some answers 2-3 times, now I really have some deeper question to ask. And also you have to see the role, because the bot is usually there to answer some simple queries. Let's say some simple queries regarding your taxation or your leave. You sometimes you just want to know what is my leave status, or can I apply for so and so leave. For that, you really don't need an HR person to be on the other side. But if you have certain deeper questions like where is my career going, how can I move to the next level, what kind of competencies I can develop, okay, what kind of career guidance can I get in this organization? What is the next new project I should be doing if I want to develop in this area? What kind of career counseling? Then you will need an HR person. So you see, the development of the HR person also happens. He or she is no longer answering routine questions, but actually understanding talent, movement, how to develop talent for the organization. So it is a win-win both ways. So I think we have to become talent champions. That is when today any young person or any person, even in the middle of their career, they are joining an organization, they should know that in this organization, value will be added to me. Whatever time I spend here, if I spend 2 years, I spend 3 years, I spend 7 years, I should be continuously able to add value to myself. And I think that's where HR will come in. That how are we helping employees skill themselves? How are we, helping them to add value to themselves and become richer for that? Increase in human capital. So that I think should be the most needed change in HR, or this is what HR should really be focusing on for the future, because as we know that today the skills that are being used and developed by employees are not going to be the skills for tomorrow. So keeping employees agile, making them learning focused, these are the things which would be HR's contribution. And that's where I think we all will have to make a difference in future.